What is up, everybody?
Salut, tout le monde.
Tout le monde. How's it going tonight? We're excited for this one.
Yeah, we're excited for all of them.
All of them.
Tonight we're excited because this is something new for us.
Uh-huh.
Today we're going to be opening a game called Alpha Clash.
Alpha Clash.
It's new to us and is making waves in the TCG world. So tonight we thought we would give it a try.
It's a Rising Empire Studios title,
That's
which
right.
is cool. We, first of all, to start, thank you to Lee at Tavern Brawlers.
Yeah.
If you're on the Discord, go check out Tavern Brawlers. He was so kind as to hook us up with this stuff. We've got a few packs to open in this.
Friend of the show.
A friend of the
Friend
show.
of the show.
They host, as I mentioned last week, they host tournaments through the Discord for a number of different CCGs. So get over there, sign up, reach out to them. And so as some of the support, he was gracious enough to hook us up.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one because, well, it's new and it's always fun to see something new. But my understanding is that the art on these cards is really strong, so that excites me.
Yeah.
Before we get started, though,
Tradition.
tonight we're going to be drinking Test Batch's Brewery
Simple Pleasures.
Simple Pleasure Hoppy Pale Ale from
There
Test
we go.
Batches right here in Midland, Ontario.
476 Hugel.
Let's do it. All right, let's see what we got here. Brewer's Notes, a hop-forward pale ale with hints of stone fruit, citrus, passion fruit, and herbal undertones.
Oh, I dig it. I'm not usually a hoppy beer fan, but it's pretty good.
Oh, it's very flavorful.
Tons of flavor.
Good job, Test Batches. Test successful. Not really an endorsement, just we're just enthusiasts.
Yes. Mr. Pasito, good evening.
Hey!
Thanks for coming in.
All right, we got a party tonight.
Yeah, so let's switch cameras here for a minute. We have Alpha Clash booster packs. I think, Brian, to get started, though, we should open up the Clash kit.
I agree. We have a two-player Clash kit, which I assume is like a starter product.
Yeah, a couple starter decks.
Couple of decks, and this is our first time looking at it in real life. I've seen some online, but so I'm pretty excited. Oh, I didn't take my knife out.
Uh-oh.
I got it. Oh,
Do you need a bacon clip?
I don't not need one.
Fair.
So why don't you flip it over to?
Nah, let's keep them guessing.
There we go. Now
There
you
we
get
are.
a nice good look at it. So this is Alpha Clash, and it's the genre, I guess you would say, or the flavor is super heroic. So I know like a lot of games are like you think of other games that are about like monsters and ghosts and sort of medieval fantasy. This one's a little bit more superhero-y. So,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool. And I understand that the lore in this game is quite elaborate. They have a series of comic books and, if I'm not mistaken, also novels set in the Alpha Clash setting, if you will. So I can see why people might be really into it. So we're gonna check it out and see if it's something that you might like as well. Now, how the heck do we get into this without destroying the cards? This is the Kickstarter edition, by the way, just FYI.
We've got, while you're doing that, Brian, Jeff Pasito says they do have some fine art and seem to have quite a lot of support.
Yeah.
Followed by North of Exile Games saying, want to hear something nice, Brian? Question mark.
Yes, I would love to hear something nice.
Just type it loud enough for Brian to hear it. I don't want to know.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm in it.
We only have
I'm
a
in
30-minute stream.
Ah,
Brian.
jeez. There we go.
Look at
That's
that.
more like
There
it.
we go.
I'm gonna put the box aside for now.
Yep.
And we've got. Oh, here I'll pop these out. How does it?
We should have done a test run.
We've only got the one. There we go. Okay,
There.
that opens. I'll put that aside.
Holy. We had a
What's
couple
up?
of Pokemon players travel to the store today all the way from Sudbury to play in the Pokemon event at North of Exile.
That's amazing.
That's wicked.
That's so cool. I like doing those tournaments is great because people want to really like they'll travel. Like they're cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. Should we talk about an event that's going on there soon, or do you want to talk about that in a bit?
Let's open these two first.
Yeah.
And then we're going to open these. Then we've got a few boosters to sort of expand on what we've got. And so why don't we talk about it in between?
Perfect. Sounds good.
Because we've got some cool, very exciting Genesis news, Genesis Battle of Champions news to share with you a little bit later on. Stay tuned, as they say.
Do it.
Even though TVs don't tune anymore.
This is the part where Brian slices the cards open.
This ain't my first rodeo. I'm like the Wolverine of opening cards.
I love starter.
Except that I don't heal. I bruise easily. And I've never been in the military.
And you're not Canadian. I do love starter decks. They're really a great jump in point for games. Absolutely, Jeff. It's very cool to see what's going on.
First of all, let's take a look at look at the cards themselves, the physical card.
Look at that sparkle.
We've got the sort of sparkle foil. They look really cool. Mm-hmm. They're very glossy. It looks like this one is less glossy than the others. I guess this is like a hero card. Well, we'll get into that. Take a look at the back.
Some great detail.
Some nice detail on the backs there.
Like even that, to touch on your superhero comment earlier.
Right.
It is very heroic looking. It
looks
bold and gilded, and
it looks like an Avengers movie or something. So this is Moxie ready to hunt. Moxie ready to hunt.
So he has a life count of 30.
Yep. So it looks like we've got a life count.
Yep.
And some other, what do we got there?
We have damage and defense.
Damage, defense. There it says Moxie from Earth. I guess that must do something in the game.
Yep.
We got these cool.
Yeah, the affiliations are what's in the bottom right.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put it a bit closer so you can see.
There you go.
There we go. Very nice.
Yeah, show that little sparkle up there if you can show it closer.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see like a very subtle sparkle in the design. Yeah, it is really cool. Well, let's take a look at some of the others here. I'll put that one to one side.
Sure.
Denver, I guess.
So we got some locations.
United Nations headquarters. Oh, that's cool. I'm digging the art on these cards. They're really good. Captain Maxine Riggins. Cool. Moxie again, preparing for battle. Sergeant Weber. Weber's Binoculars. Whenever the attached clash card attacks, you may engage this card. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, so that's like, you get to look at your opponent's.
And I mentioned a couple weeks ago when we did a set that you can draw the starting amount of cards in your hand. Then you can mulligan a few cards.
Yeah.
And re-pull and reshuffle.
Yeah. Sharpshooter Moxie. Cool.
I love the full art.
Yeah, they're really art forward, aren't they? Incoming support.
Yes, they are.
Moxie, Alpha Hunting Specialist. Weber, Weapons Expert.
Oh, I see some shiny in the back.
Yeah. Colonel Edwards. Colonel. Moxie's Light Power Armor. Very cool. Moxie, Primed to Clash. Oh, and here we go, some shiny. This is Moxie Fully Loaded. And you can see, if I show you close up, nice and shiny.
Those are cool.
Shiny. I don't think that's how the song goes. I don't want to pay for the rights. Fully Loaded Moxie. Moxie's Heavy Power Armor. Also super shiny. Looking good.
Shiny Happy Moxie.
And Mean Streak Finishing Blow. This is sort of a shiny special card as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, these are really
These
neat.
look great.
Yeah.
Jason has a question.
Yeah.
How would the thickness of the cards compare to the new thickness of the Genesis cards?
Good question. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember from holding the new Genesis cards. I don't have any on hand. I think they're similar. Like the new, I guess mostly no one's seen them. Although probably 2/3 of the people in the chat have. The new Genesis cards are very high quality Like the actual card stock and everything is super high quality. I would compare it to that. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, they're a different design style, like
the framing and
the framing and everything. So they're just super cool. I really like it. I don't know how the game plays yet.
No.
But in terms of the look of the cards, like they've clearly put a lot of thought into it. So yeah, I think that's really cool.
Well, I think too, like you look at games like this, and I know we discuss Genesis a lot.
We do.
Just because of
because it's our favorite.
It's our favorite. My design stuff being part of it as well, and just being the fact that our friends kind of have a big part in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so this one's played a little bit differently on the mat versus what the grid system is.
Yeah, they have a different kind of mat, don't they?
They've got their
sort of 3-level.
That's right.
Similar to Magic in a way.
Speaking of similar to Magic, today I was cleaning out some stuff in my storage unit, and I found all my Ice Age, 3rd edition, and Antiquities Magic cards. So
wow,
I have to take a look through those.
I hope they weren't too dusty.
No, they may have been. Yeah, Urza's mine is probably full of dust.
All right, well, this is the second of the starter decks. So it looks like our main hero here is Magnate. This card is Magnate Awakened. Again, it's the super shiny.
And where's he from?
He is from Earth as well. And looks like he has some kind of green power. So, green attack, I guess, on you. So, yeah. So, Magnate. This is looks like they start with some locations, like on the other one. This is Amazon rainforest, New York City. I don't think a lot of stories are set in New York City, so I think that's really special.
I've never heard of it.
It's new.
That's probably why.
That's probably why.
I've been to York.
I mean, everyone's been to New York. Everyone's been to York, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, every movie is set there, but New York, it's like, are people sure about this place? Yeah. I don't think a lot of people live there.
No.
So it's really cool that this game is going to put them on the map.
That's right. Include them.
Yeah. Sonoro. I don't know much about Sonoro. Sonoro just looks like a cool dude in a hoodie.
Who lives in York.
Who lives in... it's just so hard to say New York. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get used to it.
I'm going to go to New McDonald's later.
Yeah.
It just doesn't flow off the tongue.
Magnate, cunning planner. He has a cunning plan.
Jeff says it's not really New York City. It's Toronto pretending to be New York City.
Yeah, that's right. If you know, they always say the more U.S. postal boxes you see, the better the chance was that it was filmed in Toronto.
Right.
I once, in my old neighborhood in Toronto, near my old neighborhood, I was walking down around Roncesvalles and like Dundas, and this was many years ago, and I'm walking down the street, and I saw American mailboxes. And then because I was kind of lost in my thoughts, you're walking down the street, and I was like, that's a weird mailbox. And then I kind of looked around. I was like, there's an American flag, and there's all these old cars from the 60s. And I kind of like zoomed out with my mind and was like, oh, this is a movie set. They were filming the musical Hairspray. That's how long ago that was. But it wasn't blocked off or anything. In fact, I didn't even know I was walking down the street, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" Like, it was really interesting.
And these people were yelling at me and telling me to get off set. I don't know what was going on.
Magnate's plan, power overflowing. Man, he is
overflowing.
It's very overflowing. Destructive arrival. Sorry, I do sound effects now. The avenging guy. Who is totally not just Hawkeye with a hoodie.
No, he's the avenging guy.
He's the it's not the Avengers. They're the avenging guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magnate's trap. Menacing Magnate. If anybody's read any of these comics or anything, let us know what you think of it. Magnate ready to fight. Magnate's Gamma Spear. Who do you think designs, like in the comic book world, someone has to design their insignias. Someone has to design their outfits. They're layers.
Yep.
Is there like an in-universe like design firm that does all those?
I don't know.
They're
Something I
always
should
like,
look into.
it's always like Spider-Man is like, oh, like I sewed it and like my Aunt May helped me or whatever, or like Ma Kent helps him makes it, and it's like Ma Kent is like a master designer who
She's not just a
she
grandma who
designed the
sews things.
Superman logo, one of the most
Yeah.
popular logos in the world, and she's just like, oh well, here you go. Sonoro, the fierce fighter. Magnate, unwavering might. And now we're into the shinies again. Magnate, the undisputed. Well, I'm going to dispute that. And that's it. Magnate, the undisputed is the last one. And you can see the cool shiny.
Yeah. I really like those shinies.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're really nice. Nice shine. Very cool. So those are the two starter decks. And you can kind of see that one is like kind of a Superman Green Lantern type, and the other one is a more technological Iron Man sort of type character, sort of as the trope of those kinds of heroes. So that's really cool. So I'm guessing there's probably lots of others as well. We're going to open, I guess, 4 boosters in a
4
moment.
booster packs. There's 9 cards per booster.
Okay.
And
36 cards. That's cool. But before we do, we want to let you in on some cool Imperial Pulls news.
yes.
Maybe pull up the other camera
Sure,
for a sec while we do that.
Let's go over here.
On December 2,
2.
coming up very soon, as viewers of our channel know, and actually informed us in some cases, the Genesis Battle of Champions brand new set Invasion is coming out. The first set released under the Edge of Exile banner. And they'll be doing an event at North of Exile Games in Midland. They will be doing a live stream of the event with opening cards and checking things out from North of Exile Games. The video is going to be hosted by...
Whom?
Have you guessed yet?
Whom? Just him.
What has 4 thumbs and is going to host the live stream on December 2nd?
This guy's.
Oh. We still have 4 thumbs.
We still have.
Yeah, it's going to be us.
Yeah.
We
We got a very nice message a couple weeks ago.
a week ago.
Yeah,
I think,
asking
from
if we'd be down, and
Edge of
absolutely we are.
Yeah, which is great because that's our local LGS.
Yep,
I guess that means local game store. But
that's right.
and so they asked us because usually Jason and Jeff, who are in the chat right now, host the live streams that they do on Monday nights, but they're going to be busy. So
That's right.
They asked us to come in, and we're going to be letting everybody know about all the goings on at the launch, as well as opening
a whole booster box.
an entire booster box
Yeah,
of Genesis Battle of Champions Invasion.
Yes, so they've spoiled, I think, most of the cards now.
A lot of them, but
However,
not all of them.
They haven't talked about any of the foils. Nobody has seen the foils yet.
I haven't. I certainly haven't.
No, so we're stoked on that. We're gonna get to do that.
I understand they're very improved from the old foils.
Yes.
So we're quite excited to see them.
Yep. So as Brian mentioned, December 2nd, from 2:00 till close.
Right,
Because they have a Pokemon event in the morning.
Right, they do. Pokemon waits for no one.
That's right. The Invasion release day celebration will be at, hopefully some other LGSs will have it as well.
Yes.
But North of Exile, 2:00 till close. There's going to be door prizes. They're going to do pack battles, some drafts on demand, and some prizing.
Yes, December 2. Yes, Jeff is going to be there too. Yes, we will be there. And he wants to know if we'll be signing things.
I'm sure.
Are you a process server? Could you sign this? You've been served.
That's right. I'm actually really...
and Jason is confirming right here, 2 p.m. until we turn the lights off.
Perfect.
So that sounds like a pretty good time to me.
Yeah, if you want more information or you're able to come up, go to North of Exile games on Facebook. They're going to have information and updates there.
Yeah.
As Brian mentioned, we will be streaming from the Genesis Facebook page or the Edge of Exile.
Edge of Exile, social media accounts,
right.
YouTube,
right.
All that stuff. So if you don't follow Edge of Exile or Genesis YouTube socials,
Yep.
If you do that now, you'll be notified, and we'll try to add some reminders on our channel,
right?
Just to let you know when it's happening, so you don't forget. Put it on
sure.
your calendar. I have.
Yeah, we're super excited for this.
Yeah, like it's great because we were going to be there anyway because we were excited to go, and they asked us about this, and like it's actually really, like I'm really flattered actually to be asked to do it. So thank you, Edge of Exile.
Absolutely, thank you
for including us. We'll do our best. And I guess we won't be drinking beer that night.
Probably not.
We're going to be drinking Jones Soda on tap.
On tap, Jones Soda.
On tap, Jones Soda. Jones Cola. Jones Cola is my favorite.
I'm a root beer guy.
Yeah? Oh, the root beer is terrific.
I'm a root beer guy.
I love it.
As somebody who was lucky enough, as many of you will know already, I designed the back of the new cards for Genesis. So when Invasion comes out and I rip open that first pack, I'm going to be really stoked to see kind of that back show up.
Yeah, and see everybody else opening them.
Yes.
Too. Like to see it, kind of see it in the wild in a way, right?
Well, and that's when Brian and I were talking about this, you can't see, but when Brian and I were talking about this earlier before we opened it, and we flipped to the back, it's like, we need to make sure we show these because they just look so great.
Yeah, a lot of times they're forgotten when people talk about cards, but they're on every single card. They're pretty important.
Yeah, so Jeff, to answer your question, I will sign every one of your Genesis Invasion cards on the back.
Jeff says fizzy shake, Vanity, Frozen North ice cream with Jones Cola can't be beat.
Oh yeah, yep. Or affogatos.
Affogatos. Have you ever had it? I've made them for you. Of course
I've had plenty of affogatos.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is just coffee and ice cream, which is two great things. Espresso and ice cream,
no less.
Yeah,
and it'll change your life. Not trying to oversell it. Just stating a fact.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get into these?
Yeah, let's switch back over to card view.
Vanilla, not vanity. Stupid autocorrect. That kind of makes more sense. Yeah. I was like, vanity. Well,
we have the best ones here.
Yeah, they're just like the float is just like.
Who's got two thumbs?
Who's got two thumbs? That's a float. Plunk plunk. Okay.
All right. Let's
get to it. All right. Next up, we've got Alpha Clash, The Awakening. There are 9 cards per pack. Did the lights just turn weird?
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Let me flip this over. 1 sec.
Alakazoo. Alakazam?
Does that look better?
That's better. Oh, that's even better. All right, there. Whatever. We'll just...
There we go. That's the one.
Let's just keep pressing buttons.
That's the one. It just looks funny. Okay. I want to make sure I open these.
Sure. Do you want me to pre-open the boxes? Will you do that?
Sure. Okay. I'll do this one first. I just want to show you the back of the
I was going to say, let's look at the affiliations.
Oh, yeah. They've got these sort of the different styles here, or the different affiliations. So we've got a Rogue. Discarded. Oh, here, I'm trying to get it so it's not shiny. Alpha. Alpha Hunter. Progenitor. And Harbinger. So I guess those are all the different ones that you can be. So that's super cool. All right, let's open it up.
Sure.
So we've seen sort of the starting cards there, but I'm willing to bet in the packs we're going to end up with some cool different kinds of cards and mechanics and characters.
I'll break that plastic seal for you. Just make it a little real.
So you open it up and there's just a regular booster inside.
You throwing stuff on my floor?
Oh, and you know what? I appreciate this detail. They've got the little ticker there that you can pull to open the cards.
You know, Brian, one of the weeks that you were away, that I was up here doing the stream, I struggled with a knife to open all the cards. Mm-hmm. And literally the very last pack, I noticed that little notch.
Yeah. Like, that was what the hell game was it? Now I'm trying to remember. That was a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do recall.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Morale Boost. Moxie, Preparing for Battle. We've seen that one. Moxie's Sidearm. Ooh, there we
Cool.
go. Moxie, who's totally not Black Widow. Power Overflowing. Okay, we've seen some of these. Sergeant Weber, Magnate's Trap, Mean Streak. Oh, I think this one's new. Magnate's Gamma Spear. Or was that in the
No,
other?
we saw that one. But
Okay,
it
we did.
might
You're
not
right.
have been foil.
Let's
Let's see here. Oh, nope.
Was it? I didn't think it'd be at the back, the very far back. No, this is a different one.
Oh, I thought
This
we
is
did see
Magnate's
that.
Gamma Spear. Nice and shiny, looking cool. And Morak on the hunt.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, look at that guy. Let's get busy.
He's definitely not like Thing or
No,
anything like that.
Totally.
No.
Here, I'll pass this over to you.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next up. All right, next one here. Man, you got to work to get in there. Keeps them protected. All right. Okay, this is new. We've got Clarity, Ageless Defender.
Health of 30.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Clarity, Ready for a Fight.
They're in the Rogue affiliation.
Yes, that's right. Clarity's 1911. Oh, sorry.
I
thumb is
like
in the
that.
way. That's cool. That's like not messing around right there. Attached clash card gets +1/+1. So that's pretty good. Deflect. Denver. I love that it's like huge superheroes with their superpowers and the city of Denver. It just seems weird. Magnate, Ready to Fight.
Collingwood.
Magnate's Gamma Spear, but not foil,
shiny?
Not shiny. Ooh, a shiny Flare.
Cool.
That's cool. Look at that.
So I don't think we've seen this yet, or if we have, I missed it. So you've got a 1-in-1. So your attack is 1, but your also defense is 1.
Right.
Right? So you can defend your attacks a little bit better. Oh, and that one's got a...
Sonoro Fierce
two.
Fight. This one?
no, one after that has
Oh.
a defense of 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess we really have to play it to
For sure.
to
Understand.
really understand how
Yep.
it is. We can learn about it, but until you play it, it's hard to know for sure. What do we got here? Let's see some Alpha Clash. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
But first, a word from our not sponsor.
Yeah, I like that. Ah. All right, Alpha Clash. Number 3. All right, we got another destructive arrival. Detroit. Joe and I have been to Detroit together.
We
one
have.
time. That was really fun. Him and I and my brother went to see a ball game.
Yep.
We went to Third Man Records,
That's
Jack
right.
White's record store.
Yep.
And,
I have a shot glass over there somewhere
oh yeah, that's right.
on
yeah.
the shelf. Yep.
And I know Detroit gets a bad rap these days, but we had a lovely time.
It was a great time. If you have a chance to go there, check it out.
Yeah, maybe not every neighborhood, but the ones we went to.
I mean, Third Man.
Did you know? You remember we went to that restaurant?
Yeah, and it burned down.
It burned down. It was not shady or anything. It was a very old building and it burned down. Energy Explosion, Flare. We just saw that one,
Non-shiny.
but this one's not shiny. Amazon Rainforest, Magnate's Trap, Mean Streak, Newfound Powers, Garfield Park Lagoon, shiny. Look at that. Super cool.
The treatment on these cards is great.
I'm kind of digging this more than I thought I would. This is pretty cool. Torque, Energy Overflowing. Very good. Here you go.
Thank you.
And
Last pack.
last pack.
So do you think, Brian, before I snoop through all my old Magic stuff,
Yeah.
there's probably, I don't know, 100.5 cards?
Yeah.
Do we review them on the stream, or do I just...
Like as though you're opening them for the first time?
Well, I'm seeing them again for the first time in
20-something years?
something like that.
Yeah.
I-
We could definitely do that.
Because, I mean, they're older. Some people may dig them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
we'll
that's
do
a great
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Energy Explosion. Whoop, there we go. Energy Explosion. Flare. Garfield Park Lagoon.
Non-shiny.
Shiny. incoming support.
Hey, that's
cool.
this guy,
Who's that guy?
Moxie.
Oh, Magnate charging up. I wonder if he's like Magneto. Streaks engage. T-Bone. Powers unlimited. Wouldn't it be awesome to be called T-Bone?
Be cool to call Powers Unlimited.
Mm.
Detroit Shiny.
Shiny Detroit. Detroit's never looked so shiny. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, and Solar Smash. Now, this is a shiny, but it's got the gold letters and everything. Like, this is, what is this? This is...
On the lower right, you should see the rarity.
I don't know what...
Oh.
Let me see.
Let me see here. Sorry about the close up here. Oh, that's a rare. Yep.
Yeah, nice. That's really cool. That's the final one. Solar Smash.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cool card. That's a different... Have we seen... I don't think we've seen that
I
character
don't
yet.
believe so.
Unless... yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. Lee, again, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. For sure. For sure.
Yep.
What do the kids say now? For real, for real?
Do they say
FR, that? FR? Or they type it. I'm sorry, everybody. I won't do that again.
Let's... I'm just going to end it. Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed Alpha Clash.
Yep.
I was pleasantly surprised by those cards. I really didn't know much about it until recently.
Yep.
And I see why people are excited about it.
Absolutely.
So,
future episodes, we've got some Pokemon.
we do have some
There's
Pokemon.
a set that just came out recently that we're going to do.
What do you
And what do I have here? Oh, I think we showed these last week, but we'll
let's show them again.
in the next couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah, we're not that on the ball to have it planned that far ahead.
No.
But
Let's go back over here.
but indecision is the key to flexibility, they say. So we've got...
Tell that to my boss.
You work for yourself.
Yeah.
Flesh and Blood Outsiders and Dawn of Ashes.
Yeah.
Grand Archive. So we've got some of these. These are also courtesy of
Lee at Tavern
Brawlers.
Yeah.
So thanks again for those.
Yep.
We've also got, I don't think we have it
No, I don't know where it
in
is.
our hands, but we do have some Pokemon coming up, as well as the biggie
Yep.
Genesis Battle of Champions on the 2nd.
Now,
So,
you mentioned, Brian, maybe doing something like, so December 2nd is Genesis.
That's
release.
right. And we'll have our regular stream on the 3rd,
On
the
the
Sunday
Sunday.
after. It'll give you all the rundown.
We'll
of
have
everything.
some stuff to talk about for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So our next episode would be the 26th.
Mhm.
And then following week is Genesis. So next week, we'll decide what we're going to do for sure next week, but we should definitely do a giveaway.
We'll try our best to actually let people know ahead of time what
Yeah.
we're doing, because sometimes we just decide on the day, but that doesn't help people who want
Right.
to come in early. So
Do we do a giveaway on Genesis release weekend?
I think we have to.
Maybe some Invasion?
I mean, that seems on point. So
We should do that. Yeah.
We don't have a plan, but we'll give away something. So
Yeah.
keep watching, and you might end up with some cool stuff.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you watching. And if you're watching it live, thanks for taking part. If you're watching it later on, we appreciate it.
Better late than never.
Yep. Like and comment. Let us know what games you want to see us do next time. And anything you want to say on that?
Peace out.
Just that. Cheers. You have to click yes before it stops.